Alright, what's going on everybody? Welcome back to another video here on the channel, and today I'm just going to be kind of, doing this on the fly. I didn't really plan on doing this on the fly. I actually scripted this out and everything, but I was supposed to have a video out on September 30th that was essentially this video. Problem is, I was sick for a few days leading up to that, and then on the Thursday before that, I ended up being out of town and whatnot for a football game, so I didn't really get the opportunity to finish it the way that I wanted to do it, but I waited a few days until I was feeling kind of like 100% again. But essentially this video, I just want to kind of like take the opportunity to describe some of the things that we're changing about Optimus uploads to hopefully make them better. These are things that we kind of want to do. A lot of these things are actually things that you guys have recommended over the years in the comments and on Twitter and whatnot as things that you would think would make the videos better and whatnot. So we kind of built up a bunch of the feedback and whatnot for the content, and we're gonna make a few small minor adjustments to the content that we think will hopefully make Optimus videos better for you guys. Before I get any further, I just want to say, like, I don't want to worry people. This is the same kind of content you're going to be getting that I've been uploading for years. I mean, I'm not changing my topics. I'm not changing, the gameplay format or anything like that. It's literally the same exact uploads. Like, it's the same type of content I've always made. I'm not switching up like that. I'm just doing some small minor tweaks to the videos that will objectively make them better in some cases, but in other cases will be just, like I said, things that you guys have given feedback on and whatnot that we're kind of just doing now because, well, honestly, it's just better for everybody. So one of the things that I had noticed about uploads that I didn't like over, however long it's been now is when uploading them to YouTube, there was kind of like this small, like, grainy filter on a lot of the gameplay, and I realized that was because the settings were not properly optimized, no pun intended, inside of the recording software. So that's been changed. We've actually bumped up the recording quality of gameplay, so hopefully that won't be an issue going forward. Hopefully the gameplay will be at least a little bit more clear. It won't be completely like super noticeable or anything, but if you really focus in on the gameplay and like you really watch the gameplay, you may notice a pretty small improvement. It won't be as grainy and filtered sometimes. It should be a little bit more clear now, and at the same time, we actually increased the recording resolution and everything, which is something that I'll get into here in a few minutes. But yeah, I just wanted to make the gameplay quality a little bit better, the footage a little bit better. That way it's just a little bit more visually appealing for people. This wasn't something that you guys really complained about or anything. It was more of like a personal qualm I had with the videos. But another thing that we're planning on doing, this is going to be like a few months at a time with the rollout, but another thing we want to do is we want to increase video resolutions. So I know this isn't like the make or break thing by any stretch of the imagination, but right now we upload in 1080p 60 fps. That's pretty much the standard on YouTube. That's high definition as is, but I know that there are smaller pockets of people out there that, you guys like to watch in 4K, for instance, right? Or in 1440p or something, just, better quality videos altogether. So in the coming months, I'd like to bump the target upload to 1440p 60 fps just the next few months, and then eventually just keep kind of jumping the resolutions even higher and higher over time so that eventually we can start uploading videos in 4K here on the channel, and you can just pretty much watch in whatever resolution you want. You can see this content whatever resolution that you want. Of course, this is highly based on the technology being used not only to record but also view the content. A lot of you, if you're especially like watching on mobile, you might not have the opportunity to like watch in true 4K or anything like that because of your screen resolution, but if you're watching on like a TV or like a good computer monitor or something like that, that'll be definitely hopefully more noticeable. Now another thing that was introduced, because if you didn't know, I started expanding the Optimus team in the background, right? And I started hiring staff and whatnot to help me manage everything. One of the things that was brought up was doing something called comment of the day. So from now on, every video starting in the next few days, we're going to start doing a comment of the day where basically someone in the comment section, you'll get your comment highlighted in the next Optimus upload. Just a cool little way to kind of show some support for everybody who shows us support, you know what I mean? And we want to work on being more engaging with the comments and the feedback and whatnot we get here on the channel. So we're going to try to respond to more comments. We're going to try to heart more comments that we think are great. We're going to just try to contribute to the comment section of uploads a little bit more. YouTube comments are cancer, I will say. They're mostly bot spam and just bullshit, but we definitely want to reward people who actively contribute to the conversation on videos a little bit more. Another thing we want to do is start releasing polls periodically that allow you to directly vote on which games you would like introduced into the gameplay rotation. So historically, you know, games like Call of Duty have kind of dominated the, I guess, gameplay rotation here on the channel. We kind of want to change that. We want to increase the variety of gameplay a little bit. Going forward, I mean, there's two pretty major game releases coming up. Overwatch 2, I believe, comes out tomorrow, now that I think about it. So would like to roll some Overwatch 2 gameplay into the rotation. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 comes out at the end of this month. 100,000% would love to have that rolled into the gameplay rotation as well. I actually just picked up some new games that I'm going to try and work into the gameplay rotation a little bit. I'm pulling up my Steam right now to look at that. So ended up getting Dead Island Riptide and Dead Island Definitive Edition on Steam. Those are like zombie games if you've never played those. I got Batman Arkham Knight, which is, well, pretty self-explanatory. It's a Batman game. I got a game called Shadowline, which is a free-to-play FPS. I got Lego City Undercover, which is something that a lot of people seemed pretty hyped about me recording gameplay on. Would like to get more Lego games into the gameplay rotation in general. And speaking of gameplay variety and adding new gameplay and whatnot to the channel, we're going to start hopefully doing some more retro games, which is something that we've done on the channel a little bit before. You know, like GameCube, PS2 games is what we're really kind of targeting. Those are games I grew up playing, games I love, and, you know, N64, SNES, pretty much, you know, 90s, 2000s games. We'd like to get some gameplay off of those and just, you know, kind of give something like a little nostalgia kick. You know, you're watching an Optimus video. Maybe you're not a big fan of Call of Duty or Overwatch, right? You don't care about FPSs. Maybe you're more of a Nintendo person. Well, with that, hopefully maybe like some Legend of Zelda Wind Waker and like Super Mario Sunshine and Simpsons Hit and Run and things like that kind of fill a little bit more of that gap up a little bit too. Now, this is one of the biggest pieces of feedback I think we've ever gotten here on the channel, and that's to start adding the name of the game that's being played in the gameplay to the video. And that's something that we're going to start doing, starting with this video. Every video from now on, we're going to strive to add the name of the game that's being played in the gameplay, so we could just kind of shine some light on some good games, man. You know, a game you've never played before, you see it in the gameplay. You want to go pick it up on Steam and try it out for yourself. Oh, wait, you can't do that because you don't have the name of the game. You can't find the name of the game because it's not listed anywhere. I get it. I understand. It's been a fault of ours for years now, mostly my fault, but that is something that we'd like to change so we can just, you know, help you guys find new games maybe that you'd be interested in and whatnot too. And we're also going to be experimenting with a new format of content. A lot of people say, oh, you know, I like binging Optimus videos. I like watching, you know, just a bunch of them before I go to sleep, or maybe while I'm at work, I have them playing in my headphones, or while I'm, you know, driving, I play them through the CarPlay or whatever, right? We get that feedback a lot. People like to kind of do busy work while they're watching Optimus videos, and I've noticed that while doing that, in my personal experience, I hate taking the time to have to individually switch the video to a different video that I'm interested in watching, and I like to watch long-form content, especially when I'm doing things like that. So we're going to start introducing compilation videos eventually onto the channel where, you know, we just kind of compile, like, I guess, like the most popular Optimus uploads, maybe like my personal favorite Optimus uploads, things like that, story times. Just give you like a video that's like an hour or two long that you can kind of just play in the background while you're doing whatever it is that you want to do. You don't have to individually go through and pick a video. Just a little something for you guys to watch that's more long form and everything. Since we're also now pivoting to doing short form content, we just kind of want to, you know, get a good bearing, I guess, across pretty much all the different types of content. So the rest of these changes are more like Watch Optimus based, which, if you don't know, is our monthly membership where you can get some exclusive content, where you can get some breaking news updates, and you can support the channel and get a bunch of other perks. One of the things that we did was slash the monthly price from $9.99 down to $4.99 because we feel like this is better value for you guys, and we believe that it'll help introduce more of you to it. I mean, a lot more people are willing to pay $4.99 to support one of their favorite creators than $9.99, and we're also adding more exclusive content to the Watch Optimus platform. A lot of people seem to be kind of confused about this. They think that, like, I'm taking uploads that would normally be like free normal Optimus uploads and I'm locking them behind a paywall. That's not the case. All the content that's being put on Watch Optimus is purely extra content. It's videos that I'm going out of my way to make on top of all the normal videos that I plan on making. It's simply extra content. It's just like what people do on Patreon and things like that. You know, you pay a monthly fee, you get exclusive uploads and whatnot on those platforms. We're doing the same thing, but here on YouTube, and we give more to people than what most people on like Patreon do. More or less, we just want to make it more valuable, and we want it to be something that people can actually get something out of. You know, we don't want to just take $5 for your support of the channel and to help us prevent demonetization and all these other issues that are going on with YouTube and stuff like that, and just not give you anything in return. But one thing we are thinking about doing, we're not 100% yet, is since we do the daily exclusive Optimus news uploads for Watch Optimus subscribers, we're considering doing a weekly news video where we kind of just wrap up the major news over the last week for free. So you can still kind of stay up to date and everything. Of course, I'm still going to make all my normal videos talking about different news, breaking news situations and stuff for free as well. But I wanted to clarify that and kind of talk a little bit more about that because it's just something that a lot of people probably aren't really aware of at the same time. But yeah, these are just some of the small changes that we're making to the channel just to try and, you know, make videos and stuff better. So hopefully you guys come to enjoy all this. So thank you guys. I'm not really going to do the outro in this video because it's not a typical video. But yeah, with that being said, I guess, yeah, that's it. See ya. Wow, that sounded a little bit like penguins. I'm going to go ahead and try and do something a little different. So, okay, that's the end of the video. I don't really know what to say. I'm not doing the normal outro. Yeah, see you guys. Until my next video, Optimus telling you guys what the fuck's going on, I guess, and signing out.